Check this.
Hey guys, how's it going? Empty Games here. I'm going to keep this really short because obviously I explained all the reasons why I missed out on a couple of uploads. You see, that fucking Last of Us video literally killed me, guys. The loss of footage, the loss of edited footage, constantly dying in that one section where I spent about half an hour, and then just, oh god, it was so much to take in, so I went to cry and taking 1 or 2 days off. So yeah guys, I decided, why not? Everyone's doing it. I'm going to review my 2019-20 Premier League predictions from 11 months ago. It's kind of weird to think that this coming August I made that video. Yeah, it's going to be a weird one. A lot of bad predictions. Anyway, before we go any further though guys, if you do like the videos, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment below, share friends on the Chris Duffy Sport. It's very much free. We're only 20 away from 300. If you want to try help to get to 300 subscribers, please hit that subscribe button. But now, let's get into this. Oh, by the way, I'm doing this all in one take. So I got my glass of tropical juice here and the list of my predictions and where they actually finished. Right, let's start off. So in 20th we got... Yes, I put Sheffield 20th place. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't believe in Steve Wilder's fucking overlapping centre backs, but I'm going to formally apologise. They did unbelievable this season. I'm pretty sure they're second or third defensive team in the fucking league behind us and City or something like that. I don't know how it's been since restart, to be honest. All I'm going to say is Stevens, Egan, Henderson has been absolutely amazing. Moussa was okay at the first beginning of the season, then he kind of dropped off. McGoldrick was doing a Firmino role except scored less. Then he's brought in people like Sander Berg. Overall, a brilliant season. Steve Wilder, if it wasn't for us winning the league, probably would have won the Manager of the Year award. So, fair play to you, Sheffield. You put the middle finger firmly up on me. I'm not the only one who did that. I'm pretty sure Marsbooks put Sheffield either 20, 19th or 18th as well. So I wasn't the only one, but still fair play to yes, Sheffield. Alright, in 19th I put in Norwich. Wasn't very wrong, to be honest. Only one place off. By the way, if I only get one place off, I can give myself credit because it's only one place off. Just a fucking couple here. So yeah, Norwich, I'm going by what I said in the video. I watched it over. Yeah, I was very impressed with them when they came to Anfield first game of the season. And then, of course, I based everything on the first game of the season, which you never do. Never do that. And that's why I got a lot of these wrong. You'll find out how many I get wrong by the end. Anyway, yeah, Norwich played brilliant attacking football. They had a lot of great players. Pukki, I think, scored 11 Premier League goals. Cantwell was great. Buendia was a creation machine. They had a lot of decent players as well. Tim Krul is too good for the Championship. Get him to Brighton or Villa. Without, like, Tim Krul and just some them guys, they would have finished below 20 points. Of course, there's some people that had really bad seasons, like Max Aarons wasn't very great. Godfrey was okay in some spots and bad in others. Jamal Lewis as well. Still very, very young. I think they're all under the age of 23. So, yeah, overall, I think just Norwich weren't good enough. But we'll see what happens if Daniel Farke is still in charge by when the Championship starts again. If they can get back up and put up a better fight. Right, this is the one I got really bad along with Sheffield. Southampton 18th. I just thought they looked dreadful, and I based it once again, first game of the season. Never do that. I'm pretty sure Burnley beat them, and Barnes scored twice, and I was just making fun of the fact that if Barnes is breaking open your back doors, then you really should get relegated. And I was thinking, oh shit, I might be right here, because conceding 9 to Leicester? No. But Hassan Hutel just went like, no, everyone's going to kick up the arse. They brought in McCarthy out instead of Gunn, and he did very, very, very well compared to Angus Gunn, of course. And yeah, who expected Danny Ings to score 22 Premier League goals, only one behind Jamie Vardy? So, fair play to you, Southampton. You finished 11th. A whopping, what is that? 7th place ahead of mine. So, yeah, fair play. I'm not wrong here. A lot of people thought this. Newcastle, 17th. They could have got relegated. I thought Joe Linton would be a great signing. He scored 2 Premier League goals all season. But I was right about Alan St. Maximin, especially second half of the season, especially since restart. He's been amazing. He's been absolutely amazing. A lot of people as well, John Joe Shelby, Dubravka. I said people like Schär and Lascelles would do well. Lascelles was meh. Schär was actually pretty damn poor. Jeto Willems was a very, very good player. I'm not sure if he's injured or if he just fell out of favour. But yeah, Newcastle just don't have a lot to say, really. Fair play. You finished 13th with Steve Bruce. Right, this one I'm very annoyed with. I put Villa 16th. They finished 17th. I'm happy they stayed up, but I just don't know. I'm just so annoyed. Like I was either saying they'll get relegated like Fulham when they spend over 100 million, or they'll stay up, and they did. Phone shut up. I'm trying to do a prediction in one take here. Villa brought in a lot of good signs like Konsa. He was shaky at the beginning, but after a restart especially, just brilliant. He was fucking throwing himself in front of shots. Tyrone Mings was always a good centre back, especially in the Championship. He showed it this season. Tom Ian was good until his injury. Then their keepers have been shit. Sorry, Pepe, you've just not been great. And they've had a couple of decent players as well. Like I said, marvelous fucking Nakamba. Anyone who gets that reference, then fair play to you. But yeah, marvelous Nakamba I thought would be a very key player. From what I've seen at the beginning of the season, he looked good, but I'm not sure if a Villa fan is watching this. Tell me how good marvelous fucking Nakamba was. Wesley I thought would do well. I think he scored like 5 goals before his injury. And Samatta didn't do that much either. But Jack Grealish, which I know in a minute, fucking carried them a lot. A fucking lot. So fair play to Villa. I want them to stay up. They're too good for the Championship, and happy they're staying up. Yet again, another one I get one place off. Palace in 15th, they finished 14th. Now I said, like everyone said, if Zaha left, they were relegated. But Zaha, I'm pretty sure, got 4 goals and like 4 assists. If you're a supposed 50 to 80 million pound player, you can trade more than 8 goals when you're the main man. Benteke scored, I think, 3 goals. It's just Benteke. And yeah, people like Guaita were very, very good this season. Jeffrey Schlupp was good. I'm not sure how good he was afterwards. He had like a good stint before Christmas, I believe. Van Aanholt scored a couple of goals, especially that winner against United. And surprisingly, Jordan Ayew. A lot of people don't like Jordan Ayew. I don't really see the appeal in him, to be honest, but I can't remember who it was against him. It might have been Sheffield, where just skinned like 3 or 4 defenders and put it in. Yeah, their goals and just performances kept Palace way above the drop zone in 14th place. Alright, this one I was really annoyed about. 14th up at Bournemouth. I mentioned that Bournemouth really need to strengthen in defence, which at last season seeing like 50 or 60 goals. It didn't do any better. Yes, they tried to revive at the end of the season, but too little too late. You know when Dom Solanke is scoring, it's squeaky bum time. But they were relegated at the final day of the season, even though they won. They just weren't. You can't allow that bad of a defence. And not to mention, Wilson wasn't scoring very often, neither was King. Stanislas was okay. Wilson was great for the most part anyway. And yeah, overall, it's a pity for some people to see Bournemouth go down. I was one of them, but then we're like, nah, they're not contributing anything. They're not like, their football just dipped. And oh well, 5 years in the Prem, I believe it was. You know, it's 5 decent years. I think the highest position one was 11th or 13th. So sorry, Bournemouth, to go down. Right. At the beginning, I wanted Watford to stay up. I put them 13th. But after what happened with Nigel Pearson, I don't care. Their owners are a bunch of literal fucking clowns. Who sacks 3 managers? Even Real Madrid. Real fucking Madrid decided actually the third one, we're going to keep it. It's Zidane. Literally, Pearson got you a lot of wins. You were bottom of the league, and then he came in, and you were out of the relegation zone most of the time. Just because you had a disagreement, it's Nigel fucking Pearson. Of course, you're gonna have disagreements with him, but the board is just a joke. You just think, oh, I don't like the way this guy's going, and just get rid of him. Despite fuck the fans, fuck the performance, and yeah, fuck the performance is right. They nearly got a draw against Arsenal, but yeah, looks like Troy Deeney lacked the cojones this time. But regardless, yep, Watford are down. It's just the way it is. Fuck your board, fuck your owners. They're a bunch of pieces of shit, and I think Watford fans will agree with me. Okay, this one I'm not really bothered with, to be honest. I said Burnley 12th, they finished 10th, fair play. Nick Pope was 1 away from winning the Golden Glove. I would have preferred him over Ederson because I'm a big Liverpool fan, of course. But no, fair play to Ederson. But Pope was fucking amazing. Oh, he just saved everything against us. If we just beat Pope one more time. We would have been the first Premier League team to win every single game at home. But Pope was the player of the season, of course. Chris Wood had a great season. I don't know how many goals he scored. I think it's like 14 for Burnley. It's amazing. Chris Wood, I think, has scored like 40 Premier League goals in his last 3 seasons. That's very, very good for a Burnley team. Dwight McNeil obviously showed his consistency as always. Nick Pope, Tarkowski, Ben Mee, I was very impressed with. And yeah, overall, well played to Burnley, finishing top half. Alright, that was a bit of a oof. I said Brighton in 11th to finish 15th. I wasn't too sure about Graham Hart. No one was released since he was like, well, Östersunds in Sweden? That's probably not the one. Yeah, he was just unknown. But no, he played decent football. They made good transfers like Trossard and Basuma, who actually scored a screamer. Was Basuma there already? He probably was, but no, Trossard was a very, very good sign. Mopé was very, very good. I think he got double digits for goals. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, but no, he was very, very good. Arsenal fans might be very happy with Lee Smith. I know Ty isn't. But yeah, fair play to Brighton for staying up, but I had them in 11th, had higher expectations. The defence wasn't the worst, actually. Lewis Dunk had like a very, very good season too, and Adam Webster too, from Bristol, very, very good signing. Yeah, they stayed up for another season. Now this one, God, it's bad. I said Leicester 10th.
Excuse me, why?
I said Leicester 10th because the last 2 to 3 seasons they did not finish above 7th. So can you blame me? Maybe, because Leicester, they have great players. Like I said this, and I was really annoyed for saying it. Vardy will probably score more than 10 plus Premier League goals again. He scored 15 plus in his last 3 seasons. How stupid am I? He scored 23. He won the Golden Boot. Fair play to him. But my God, how stupid was I? They had James Maddison, who was better in the first half of the year, and it kind of fell off afterwards. And indeed, he had a brilliant season. Schmeichel had a solid season overall. He kind of got shaky near the end. Soyuncu was a standout once again until restart. He was shaky. Ben Chilwell, great season. Who is their other? Yuri Tielemans, not as influential as he was when he joined in January of last year. But still a decent player, and overall, Leicester, I'm sorry for putting you 10th. Leicester fans, I know you were like 2nd or 3rd for most of the year, but come on. Did you really think at the beginning of the season you'd be contended for Champions League for most of the year? Take fucking automatic Europa League, okay? Stop complaining. Keep Rodgers. Now this is probably one of the biggest oofs in ball. Now to put West Ham. I always do this. West Ham spent a lot of money to get a lot of good signings. I thought Haller would smash it. I think he scored like 7 Premier League goals. Fabianski wasn't as reliable as he usually is, and he got injured for a while. Roberto, just better not talk about Roberto. And Martin came in for like 2 or 3 games, had a brilliant game against Chelsea. The defence wasn't great, apart from maybe Angelo Ogbonna. I know, but who expected Mikel Antonio to score, what was it, 8 or 9 goals in restart? Fair play to him. I was really hoping people like Aller, Anderson, Fornals would really kick it off, but he didn't. Also another great one, Souček is a brilliant sign for West Ham. I think it's what, 18 to 25 million. It's in that range. He's 25. Brilliant signing, just saying. But they just about survived the drop. And also Declan Rice scored an absolute screamer against, I don't know, was it Watford? Yeah, it was Watford. Oof, this is going to make a lot of Chelsea fans angry. I put you 8th. Yeah, I put you 8th because I fell into the trap that a lot of people did. Frank Lampard has 1 year of experience in the Championship. Won't do well. And also, once again, based on the first game of the season, not a wise move at all because they got smashed 4-0. I said Azpilicueta looked slow and just didn't know what he was doing. I said the defence was all over the place. I was right maybe near the end of this season, but then they kind of shaked up again. I'm going to say is Azpilicueta has been great. Tomori has been great. Alonso has been better than last season. Then again, anything can be better than the Alonso of last season. Kepa's shit. All Chelsea fans probably agree with me, or probably go like, no, he needs time. He's in a rough patch. No, he's just bad. He's not good at all. Yeah, Reece James, I've been very impressed with. Jorginho, I feel like he started the year off better, but then kind of fizzled out of the team. Kovacic has probably been, maybe along with Pulisic, I'll get back to Pulisic in a minute, been the player of the season. Abraham, what was it, 15 Premier League goals? Not too bad, especially he was injured for a while, going in and out. Giroud had a very impressive season for the role he played. I thought that was very good. Willian, surprisingly good season. I thought he'd be kind of going down a bit. I think he got double digits in goals and assists, which is very, very impressive. Christian Pulisic, since Christmas, has been unplayable. I said this in a tweet. He is probably the best replacement you can get for Hazard. He's 21. Hazard's 29. He has 8 years to do what Hazard did at Chelsea. It's fucking terrifying. And they have Werner, and they have Ziyech, and they're possibly going to sign Havertz now. So I could say Chelsea could win the title next year, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till the transfer window's over. I'm gonna wait for like maybe 2 or 3 games and see what happens. Another big oof. I put Everton 7th to finish 12th. Sacked Marco Silva at Christmas after losing to not only to our kid. No, sorry, no. I'm sorry, I lost to the kids. Losing to our second team. They just couldn't defend. Really, they weren't very great. Pickford. He's not maybe number 1 anymore. I'd put Foster ahead of him, to be honest. But no, it's probably going to be Nick Pope. Digne, not as good as he was last season. James Coleman improved a bit, obviously, because he was his leg break. That was like 2 years ago. But good to see him playing again. Sadiba did well in the games he played, I believe. Michael Keane was impressive from what I've seen of him. Who was the other? Well, I know Mason Holgate's one of them, but I don't know. Gary Mina, there you go. Just average in my opinion. Andrew Gomez, of course, his injury, but when he was on the pitch was very, very impressive. Gabamin barely played, he was injured. And yeah, Richarlison had another good season. I think he scored 15 Premier League goals. Calvert-Lewin scored like 12 or 13, very, very good as well. Bernard was okay in flashes. Sigurdsson pretty much didn't exist this season for me anyway, just from what I seen. I watch most Premier League highlights, and that's just what I feel what happened with Everton, just to the defence let them down. I probably would have kept Silva, but then again, who's going to complain with Carlo Ancelotti for Marco Silva? I wouldn't. This one, I'm just so annoyed. I put Wolves 6 and they finished 7th. Oh, Wolves, I just thought they finished 6th last season. They made it to FA Cup semi-final. They're in Europa League to see. It was the best season I've ever seen from a promoted team. Surely they can't do. Surely they can do it again. They technically can, but if Arsenal don't win the FA Cup, also if Wolves win the Europa League, they can get the Champions League. So, yeah. Regardless, though, Wolves another spectacular season. Well, not spectacular, great season. Jimenez, Adama. Oh my God, Adama Traore, just stay away from me, please. Jota was brilliant. Dodonker was very, very good, especially since restart. He's been great. Giammattino, good. I heard Neves has been dodgy. I'm not gonna lie, this what I've heard from like just football reports, and I've seen a couple of Wolves fans just saying Neves isn't the same as it was last season. I think overall just a strong defense with Otto, Cody, Bolly when he came back, even Dendonker in defense every now and again. Vinagre is a nice player, I think, and obviously Louis Patricio is a top class goalkeeper, so I was just one place off of Wolves. Right, 5th. This could have happened at the last game of the season. United, but they had to beat Leicester. Fucking Lingard scored against Schmeichel. I know your dad is a legend, but you just had to let Lingard score, didn't you? Oh, I'm so close. If Leicester just got the win, if they just got the win, Bruno Fernandes. I like Bruno Fernandes, by the way. I like a lot of United players. I like Pogba. I like Fernandes. I like Wan-Bissaka. I like Rashford, Martial, Greenwood. I love them, but it's Man United, so I like to see them suffer, of course. They could have finished 5th. They finished 3rd. Fair play to them. Moving on. Arsenal. Now, Unai Emery. We'll get to you in a second. They signed Pepe, 75 million. They saw Leno had a good first season. He was unstoppable this season until his injury, and Emi Martinez took over. A lot of our fans are saying, do they keep Emi Martinez or do they start Leno? Start Leno. Emi is a good keeper, but just Leno, I just feel like is more reliable in my opinion. But anyway, David Luiz. Doing David Luiz, you're going to perform very, very well, or be a chuckle clown like the 3-0 opening day loss. Mustafi improved a lot since Arteta came along, and I'm very impressed with him. Same with Xhaka, of course, all the fuck off incident, but he's been brilliant. So Bios was very underwhelming until Arteta came in, then he just went up. Who else is there? I can't remember. Torreira barely didn't play that much, especially under Emery. Ozil, pretty much non-existent this season. Martinelli, brilliant talent. Nketiah has the potential as well. Aubameyang, of course, scoring 22 Premier League goals. Like I said, I think kind of turned it up at near the end of the season. I think he just hit double digits. Pepe, once again, on and off, right? He was on and off. He was showing flashes, then he did nothing. Then he got a couple of goals and assists. especially in the Europa League as well. And I don't think he's been as bad as people say, but he hasn't been 75 million either. So yeah, I was kind of off the ball there. Else I just wanted to say, Arsenal fourth. Well, both non-London clubs, I got their position right, but it's half the position that they actually finished. Arsenal fourth, they finished 8th. Spurs third, they finished 6th. Didn't expect Poch to get sacked. Didn't expect them to be as bad as they were. I wouldn't have sacked Poch, in my opinion, just with what he's done. I don't like him as a character. I like the younger Mourinho, but I respect Jose Mourinho. I feel like he can do well, but I would have kept Poch, because Poch knew the players. Ain't injured. Son picked up the mantle, did well. Lucas did okay. Lo Celso started off quiet, came up a bit, and Dombele has been disappointing. Yeah, overall Spurs, it's just been a pretty disappointing season for you. And let's hope that they can do better next season. Alright, this is the one prediction I'm so happy I got wrong. I'll put Liverpool in 2nd. The reason why I put Liverpool 2nd is just because I didn't want to be heartbroken after what happened last season, 1 point. But we smashed the league. One thing I'm going to say is, why didn't we get 100 points? Okay, I was fucking ecstatic when we won the league. But my thing with teams I like and people I like is I want to get the best out of them. I wanted us to get the best out of the team we have now. And we could have set history. We could have been the only team to win every single home game. We could have been the team to break City's or even equal City's 100 points. But losses to... Okay, City... I would have accepted a loss to City, but 4-0 was an embarrassment. A lot of people say, oh, they were on the fucking bender. But still, a draw to Burnley was poor. It was very, very, very poor. Losing to Arsenal was the worst. We were 1-0 up. Usually when we score first, it's game over. But, God, that's the only bad things. Even the Chelsea game, like I was just going like, oh no, don't capitulate. But then luckily we got the win. And yeah, I was just so happy seeing Jordan Henderson finally lift that Premier League title. We lifting a Premier League title. I'm so happy I got this prediction wrong. Because if we finish 2nd again, very, very close, I probably would have started crying in the corner for about 2 days. And that leaves number 1. I said Man City will finish 3rd. They finished 2nd. And yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. City got 9 losses this season. I think they only lost twice last season. I think it was United and us. No, not United. Chelsea and us who beat them last season. And they were very, very poor. They lost to Southampton. They lost to us. They lost to Chelsea twice. I don't think... Did Arsenal beat them? They lost 3-0 to Arsenal. No, Arsenal lost both times. I think United got the double over them as well. So, just City weren't the same beasts. Obviously, they were losing Laporte. Company was gone. Stones and Otamendi just look like the Chuckle brothers in my opinion. De Bruyne leveled Henry's assist record. I personally think he should have been the player of the year. A lot of people think as well, but if it is my player... Phone, shut up. If it is Jordan Henderson, I'm not going to complain. It's just that I just feel like De Bruyne might have deserved it more. But like I said, the more accolades my team can get, the better. So that is it for my terrible Premier League predictions. Let me know in the comments below how terrible they actually were. And yeah, let's just never talk about this again and just wait until August where we can make another Premier League predictions list. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment out, share your friends, all the great stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time.